Hi, welcome. We're going to use HandBrake today to create an MP4. If you don't have a YouTube account or the video you captured won't upload to YouTube because it's the wrong format, you can use a free open source software called HandBrake to transcode your video into an MP4. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a computer with internet access, HandBrake downloaded and installed on your computer from www.handbrake.fr, and a video that needs to be transcoded into an MP4. So all you have to do is go to www.handbrake.fr, not com, fr, and you can download HandBrake right from here. It's pretty simple. Download HandBrake, just click it, and then after it's downloaded you will install it. Okay, once it's downloaded and installed on your computer, you can go ahead and launch HandBrake. Now here we are in HandBrake, and all you have to do is either grab your video and drag and drop it in, or see source selection, file. I'm going to open a file, and then I'm in here with my, where I can select my file from wherever I want. I can find it and import it by just double clicking. But we're just going to drag and drop our video right in there. Takes a few minutes to scan and upload into your HandBrake application. And now we see all this complicated stuff. Right? Don't get overwhelmed here. Okay? It's really pretty simple, but there are a few little tricky things. Okay? And remember, if you make a mistake, it's no big deal. Just make sure you have a backup of your original video so you can go back to it and try again. Here we are, and I got my video in here. Right here is my source. So we see that Industry Perspectives Final. It tells me a little bit about that piece of video. Here's the title, and the title is what is going to be named. Okay, so the numbers won't be here necessarily, but it will end up being Industry Perspectives Final 1. I'm not going to do anything with the chapters, the angle, all that stuff you should just leave as is. Right? And then you'll see this preset, very fast, 1080p 30, and that's the preset that I want. To get to that preset, if it's not on that already, is I just go over here to the right hand side of my screen to General. This may be closed. General, and I select very fast 1080p 30. I can double click on it and I'll just click it over. See if I'm over here, you'll see that it will change it to 480 30, but I want very fast 1080p 30. And that will give me a small file size, but a very good quality. If we go down here to summary, you'll see that the format is MP4. I want to click Align AV Start. That just means that the audio and the video will start at the same time. And all this other stuff you're just going to leave as is. Don't even look at it. Alright, now we want to make sure that what we're saving is what we're saving. So we're going to go down here to the lower left and you'll see Save As. And it will say where you're saving your video. And it will tell you the extension. And here it says .m4v. Now, if this is the first time you're using HandBrake, it will, if you try to export or transcode to an MP4, it's going to export it, transcode it into an M4V file, which is basically Apple's equivalent to MP4. And you don't want that. So we have to go in there and change one setting to make this an MP4. Okay, so we're going to go up to the top here to Tools, click on Tools, and go to the bottom, Preferences. We click on Preferences, and it'll open up our Preferences window. In Preferences, we want to go to Output Files, and almost at the bottom you'll see the MP4 file extension, and you'll probably see that it's set to automatic. We want to change that to always use MP4. Once you change that, go to the upper left corner, back, and you'll see that this has not changed. And so if you were to encode right now, you're going to get an M4V. So what we have to do is bring our video back in so that it changes the file extension. So I'm just going to go back to open source. I'm going to take my video, I'm going to drag and drop it in again. All the other settings will stay the same, but now it's an MP4. That's exactly what I want. Right? So now it's just as easy as hit start, encode, and there we go. And you'll see that this is starting to transcode. It'll take a little while, not too long, it's pretty quick. Alright, we're finished transcoding, and as you see here, it says Q finished. Awesome. So excited about that. Alright, now that that's done, you can just close down HandBrake. And as always, you should double check your video to make sure that it came out okay.
Are going to be
I suggest that you look through your whole video, watch it completely, make sure there are no glitches in it. And if there aren't any glitches, you're good to go. Thanks for watching and see you soon.